Drama Storm's warning. I am Drama Storm, the whirlwind of down, tearing through the quiet neighborhood where Sarah and Michael build their 6-year love story. Their perfect marriage, blessed with a spirited toddler, now trembles as Michael's passion for running leads him to Lily, a captivating single mother. A late-night strawberry smoothie, Michael's evasive glance, and Sarah's scars of past betrayals turn innocent jogs into a looming threat. Sarah stands at a crossroads. Trust Michael's fidelity or heed his screaming instincts. I, Drama Storm, roar, confront, set boundaries, and watch closely. Fragile trust could lead them to paradise or plunge them into hell. Act, Sarah, before I engulf everything. In a charming, sun-dappled apartment tucked away in a beautiful suburban neighborhood, where the soft chirping of morning birds blends with the giggles of a toddler, Sarah, 28, and Michael, 30, crafted what seemed like an unbreakable love story. For 6 years, their relationship, 4 of them as husband and wife, has been a beacon of devotion. Now brightened by their lively 2-year-old daughter, whose crayon-scribbled artwork adorns their fridge. Yet, beneath that idyllic surface, Sarah carries the weight of a painful past. Old relationships, shattered by infidelity, left her with scars that throbbed at the slightest hint of betrayal. Memories of discovering secret texts, overhearing whispered lies, and enduring sleepless nights soaked in tears. These wounds have forged her into a vigilant guardian of her current happiness. Her heart armored but fragile, always scanning for cracks in the foundations of her marriage. Michael, her steadfast partner, has been her rock. A man who not only changes diapers at 2 a.m., but also surprises her with lavender bouquets just because. Their marriage, though occasionally strained by the demands of careers and parenting, thrives on small, sacred moments, shared laughter over their daughter antics, quiet evenings cooking pasta, and stolen kisses amidst the chaos of daily life. To Sarah, Michael was her lighthouse, guiding her through the storms of her past. But in early 2025, a subtle shift began to erode this heaven, sparked by Michael's newfound passion for running. A hobby that, at first, seemed like a harmless pursuit of health, but soon became the epicenter of a brewing storm. Every evening at 7 p.m., as the neighborhood glows under the soft hues of sunset, Michael lays up his sneakers and jogs into the twilight. Sarah, who prefers morning yoga to kickstart her day, cheered him on, seeing his dedication as a way to distress from his demanding job. She admired his commitment, picturing him waving through the tree-lined streets, his breath steady, his focus on self-improvement. But then, Michael's stories from these runs began to feature a recurring character, Lily, a 25-year-old single mother, recently divorced, with golden hair, a radiant smile, and a friendliness that felt too warm for comfort. They met at the daycare where their children, Sarah's and Michael's daughter, and Lily's young son, played together. She runs at my pace, Michael said one evening, his eyes bright with enthusiasm. It's like we were meant to cross paths. Sarah forced a smile, but a knot tightened in her chest, her instincts whispering warnings she couldn't ignore. The storm broke on the evening of Tuesday, September the 2nd, 2025. Michael returned home later than usual, nearly 9 p.m. His running shirt damp with sweat, his face flushed, and a faint scent of strawberry smoothie clinging to him. His smile was strained, almost apologetic, as he stepped into the apartment where Sarah was rocking their daughter to sleep. "I stopped for a smoothie with a friend at that juice bar on the main street," he said, his tone too casual, as if rehearsed. Sarah's heart skipped a beat. "Who?" she asked, her voice soft but edged with steel. Michael hesitated, a fleeting pause that felt like a lifetime, his eyes darting away before meeting hers. "Lily," he admitted finally. "We were just talking about the 5K race coming up. It's nothing, really." He laughed, but the sound fell flat and the air grew heavy. That hesitation, that averted glance was a spark igniting Sarah's deepest fears. Conjuring images of Michael and Lily seated across from each other in a dimly lit juice bar, their laughter intertwining over frosty glasses, while she sat alone at home, wrestling with their toddler and her growing unease. Michael swears it's innocent. He insists Lily is just a running partner, their conversation limited to training tips, parenting struggles, and the upcoming 5K race. He points to their 6 years of unwavering loyalty, nights spent soothing their daughter's fevers, mornings brewing coffee for Sarah, moments of tenderness that define their bond. "I'd never do anything to hurt you," he says, his voice firm but tinged with unease, as if he senses the weight of her doubt. Yet Sarah can't shake the vivid scenes playing in her mind. Michael and Lily jogging side by side under street lights, their breath sensing in the cold evening air, their shared laughter echoing as they discuss more than just running routes. The strawberry smoothie, that seemingly trivial detail, feels like a symbol of something deeper. A moment of intimacy Michael didn't share until pressed, a crack in the trust they have built. Lily, the enigmatic figure in this drama, is like a character from a suspense novel. Young, newly single, irradiating a vulnerable charm, she's fresh from a failed marriage, possibly seeking connection or solace. Her frequent encounters with Michael, at daycare, on runs, now at juice bars, feel less like coincidence and more like a carefully unfolding script. Sarah wonders, is Lily, with her bright smile and shared interest, drawn to Michael's stability, seeing him as a potential anchor in her turbulent life, or is Michael, buoyed by the endorphins of running and the thrill of a new connection, slipping into a dangerous orbit, unaware of the gravity pulling him away from his family? The daycare connection, their matched running paces, and now the smoothie incident weave a web of what-ifs that Sarah can't unravel. Her past betrayals amplify every suspicion. Sarah remembers the gut-wrenching pain of discovering a former partner's secret calls, the sting of "it's just a friend" lines that unraveled into affairs. Each time Michael leaves for a run, she feels the ghost of those betrayals whispering, "This is how it starts." His late return, the scent of strawberries, the hesitation in his voice, they're not just details, but pieces of a puzzle that could spell betrayal. Yet, Michael's side holds weight too. His running began as a genuine health kick, not a ploy for attention. His openness about Lily, however reluctant, suggests he's not hiding entirely. He could have omitted the smoothie stop, but chose to confess. Their 6 years marriage is a fortress of shared memories, from late-night diaper changes to spontaneous dance parties in their living room. Could Sarah's trauma be distorting an innocent friendship into a villainous plot? The dynamics are fraught with peril. According to a 2023 study by the Institute for Family Studies, 20% of affairs begins as harmless friendships in shared hobbies or workplaces, where repeated interactions kindle emotional sparks. Michael's nightly runs with Lily, one-on-one, feel like mini dates disguised as exercise, each step potentially eroding the boundaries of their marriage. The smoothie stop, however casual, marks an escalation. Time spent outside running in a setting ripe for intimacy. Sarah's growing isolation, left to manage their daughter alone each evening, deepens her sense of abandonment, while Lily's status as a single mother, possibly craving connection, casts her as a potential threat. Michael's hesitation when questioned hints at an awareness of crossing a line, even if he hasn't acted on it. Sarah's intuition, honed by past pain, screams that these aren't just runs, they are steps toward a precipice. Still, glimmers of hope persist. Michael's track record is spotless. He's been a devoted partner, not a philanderer. His running was motivated by health, not ulterior motives, and his mention of Lily, however delayed, shows a degree of transparency. The daycare connection and shared interests could be natural, not nefarious. Many couples maintain platonic friendships with the opposite sex without issue. Sarah's past may be projecting shadows onto a benign situation, turning a smoothie into a scandal. This isn't a red flag signaling certain infidelity. It's a yellow flag, a warning that boundaries are being tested but not yet broken. Sarah stands at a critical juncture. Her marriage teetering between trust and collapse. To navigate this storm, she must act decisively. First, she should initiate a raw, honest conversation in their cozy living room, using "I feel" statements to bridge the gap. I feel scared when you spend one-on-one time with Lily because my past betrayals make me question things. Can you tell me more about your conversations? If Michael opens up, detailing their talks about running or kids, it's a step towards trust. If he deflects or shuts down, it's a warning sign. Second, she should propose clear boundaries, such as group runs with other neighbors or invite Lily and her son for family play dates to reflame their dynamic. If Michael agrees, it's a sign of commitment. If he resists, it's a red flag. Third, Sarah must observe patterns like a detective. Later returns, secretive phone glances, or a cooling in their intimacy could signal escalation. Journaling her emotions can help her distinguish trauma-driven fears from reality, while resources like John Gottman's The 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work or apps like Lasting could guide them toward healing. If tensions persist, dismissed concerns or uncovered secrets, counseling or confiding in a trusted friend becomes essential. As night falls on their quiet street, Sarah lines beside Michael, his steady breathing a stark contrast to her racing heart. Her intuition, like a flickering lighthouse, warns of danger, but also lights the path to salvation. Ignoring it risks devastation, but acting with courage could transform this drama into a testament to their resilience. Many couples face such storms, emerging with stronger bonds forged in honesty. Sarah must channel her inner strength, confront the shadows, and fight for the love she and Michael build before drama storm sweeps it all away.